Okay, the link is not enabled to join for online students. I shared till 15 people join. Okay. Meanwhile, let us try to discuss. So there is a one example in string handling chapter. Last class, yesterday I have uploaded string handling complete notes. Did you see? Complete notes and assignments. Here I given need of string handling, 4 different ways of storing string data, relation between string, string buffer, string builder, string object creation, string class constructors, string class methods, new features, text block, string buffer and string builder need, string buffer, string builder constructor, string buffer, string builder methods, difference between string, string buffer and string builder, relation between string, string buffer, string builder, string class has 45 methods, string builder class methods, assignment, scenario based programs. These are the questions prepared by me. Let's see all questions covered in the class or anything is missing. Read username from keyboard. If username, user entered empty string as a username, print error message, else print welcome to Naresh IT. Okay, this is covered now. What method I have to use here? Is empty, is blank. Old versions is empty, new versions is blank. Read name from keyboard, print number of characters available in this given name. For example, input Hare Krishna has 12 characters. Here, what method I should use? Length method. Next, read a password from the keyboard, check whether it is a characters in between 8 to 16, else print error message password length must be in between 8, 16. What method I should use here? What method I have to use here? Length method. Read mobile number from keyboard. Read mobile number from keyboard. Check whether it has 10 digits or not. If not, print error message. Mobile number must contain 10 digits. Here, I have to use length method plus also use long dot parse long. If it has 10 digits, check those are really digits or not. Else print error message. Mobile number should contain only digits. Here I should use read the mobile number as a string, check the length digits available or not by using length method. If 10 digits available, maybe they are digits, may not be digits. So we should use integer dot parse long dot parse long method I have to use. If it throw exception, catch it and print error message. Okay, input 1, enter mobile number, then output, activation code is sent to your register mobile number. Input 2, extra number I'm giving. Mobile should contain only 10 digits. Input 2, okay. Now here I'm giving 9944 1222. Okay, then mobile number contains only digits. Read name from keyboard. Print it back on console with its number of characters. If it is empty, print message. Name is empty. For example, I'm writing Hari. Print hi Hari. Your name has 4 characters. Now, if you want to print number of characters, if you want to print characters of the string, you must use what? ToString. Here, what method I have to use? ToString. Next, print. Develop a program to store all variables of a student as one object. Develop a program to store all values of a student as one object, as not one object, sorry, one group. If we display this student object, all values of this object must be displayed, but not as class name @ #. Okay. Let me repeat once again this question. Develop a project to store all values of a student as one object, means student class. Okay, student class you have to create student s1 equal to new student s1 dot etc method should store. If you display student object, all values of this object must be displayed, but not class name @#. Generally, what is printed when we print the object? Class name @#. But what I want asking to print object data. If you want to print object data, you must override ToString method inside student class. Next, read username, password from keyboard and check if they are Hari and IT. If not, print error message. If yes, print a message. Hi Hari, welcome to Naresh IT. Here what I have to use a ToString, equals ignore case method. For user name comparison equals ignore case. Password comparison equals method. Okay, then write a program to take string array as argument. Perform below 2 operations, one that array operations on that array separately. Find out how many duplicate strings are existed. Store all strings in that array in ascending order and return that result in new array. Okay, ascending order. If you want, compare this string with another string and find which is bigger, which is smaller, to arrange them in a sorting order. Then what is the method I have to use? Equals ignore case or compare to na? Compare to. If you want to compare one string with another string and want to sort the strings, I have to use compare to method. Okay. Output duplicates 2 strings. What are they? A and B. A is a duplicate and B is what? Duplicate. Next, sorted array. This is A, ABC, B, BBC, XYZ. So you have to write the code. Already I requested this code you develop by using ChatGPT help or by your own. Sort the given array, string array. Comparative method explanation time, I gave assignment. I don't know whether you developed or not. Write a program to find substring Hari in this given string. If you want to find the substring, I should use equals ignore case, comparative ignore case, or contains method. If it is available, print Hari available, else print Hari not available. Okay, Java Hari, sample to Java Hari, either small h or capital H. In both the cases, you should print Hari available. Rewrite above program to print Hari is available when the given string is Hari in any case. Okay, here what happened? Java Hari, when you write, small h means is available. If you pass capital H, it will not found Hari available. If you want to find Hari available in any case, then what method I have to call? To lowercase method I have to call. First, on the given string, I should call to lowercase and compare by using contains. Next, rewrite above program to print Hari is available if the given string contains characters HARI in any sequence at any place by ignoring case. Try to think this question. This is not explained in the class. Rewrite above program to print Hari is available if the given string contains characters HARI in any sequence at any place by ignoring case. Sample input. Tell me, this is the text given. Now tell me, in this text, Hari is available or not? H-A-R-I. Then Hari is available, message I want to display. Or J-A, H is available, A is available, R available, I available. Then answer is what? Hari is available. Sample input to A-E-I, H not available, A available, R available, I available, H is missing. Then what message should display? Hari is not available. Then tell me, in this case, what is the method I must use? I want to find the character HARI in this string available or not. Which method? Contains method. Which method I have to use here? Rewrite above program to print Hari available if the given string contains characters. Now, which method? Contains method. How many times I should call? 4 times. Contains of single quote H, double quote H. Contains method is a one method that takes string as a parameter, not character. Contains method takes only string as a parameter. If we give single quote H, it will throw error. Okay, sir, I'll give double quote H. Okay. Contents of H, contents of A, contents of R, contents of I. How many times I should call? 4 times. Okay. Then what I should call? R under. If S1 dot contents of double quote H, then you want to find what? A. Here I should write first contains method to second contains method. Joining purpose, what I should write? R under. And all 4 characters available, then returns true and. Okay. Now, next program, read yourself. Next program, you read yourself this question and tell me how can you develop this question. This program, read yourself and tell me how can you develop this code. Previous program, sequence at any place, your wish. A can come first, H can come first, R can come first, I can come first. Any order, zigzag order can be there. But now I am asking you to find the characters in the same sequence. First H, after H, A, after A, R, after R, I, any place. No need to be immediate. Immediately no need to be there, but order should be H, after H any place A, after A any place R, after R any place I. That is what the question. Then in this case, can contains method work? Can contains method work or not work? Contains method only search from 0 index to length -1 for the given sequence. If available, returns true. But now here I have a restriction. What is that? A must be available after H. R must be available after HA. I must be available after HARI. Can contains method do that checking or not? No. Then what is the method I must use? Is there any another method that is used for searching operation? Is there any another method available in Java for searching operation? Index of. There is a method called index of. Index of is a one method of overloaded method. Overloaded. It has index of char, index of string, index of char comma from index, index of string comma from index. What the meaning of from index? By default, contains method, index of method, searching for the given character or given substring from 0 index onwards. But I don't want 0 index, I want from particular given index. Say from example, third index onwards I want to find, or from 7th index I want to find. Then I should use index of character comma from index method. Tell me, in this example, I want to find A. After H means, after H index, I should have what? A. I should find R after A index. I should find I after R index. That means which method is suitable here? Index of method. Okay, index of what I should give first? H and index of A comma H index. Index of R comma A index. Index of I comma R index. Okay, I should use index of second overloaded method with from index to parameter method I should use. Okay, then next, write a program to read email ID from the keyboard. If it is a really email ID, print a message. Activation link sent to your registered email ID. Click to activate your account. Else print error message, wrong email ID. So here, what method I have to use? Same index of I should use. First I should find for what? At the rate. Index of at the rate available. Then next I should search for what? Dot. Where dot should be available? Before at the rate or after at the rate? After at the rate. Then which index of method I have to use? First at the rate, I should use index of at the rate and index of dot comma at the rate index I should pass. I explained this program. I hope you remember. We already verified it. Then rewrite above project by using contains method to find the substring Hari is available or not. Now Java Hari is available. Why this 14 program? Okay, ignore it. Write a program to take file name. Write a program to take file name as an argument. If it is a text file, print file is text file, else print file is not a text file. For that, what I have to use? abc.txt. abc.txt is a text file. Then which method I have to use here? Ends with. What method? Ends with. Next, write a program to take array of file names as an argument. Return an array only with the text file names. So take parameter of this array object, return this array object. I think I have already explained this program also. So now take the string array, write for loop. If condition you write inside for loop, if file name dot ends with dot txt, copy into this array. Maybe I given a count, finding number of text files available counter. In place of count, we are using what? Array. Copy this file into this new array. Next, compare not same. So ignore. Compare. Now copy into this new array. Next, 2.pdf not 3.txt. If condition return true, then copy into this new file 3.txt. 4.xls ignore. And then end of the method, return this array. Next, write a method to take string object as an argument. If this method prints length of the string, also print every character available in the string. To print length of the string, you have to write length method. For printing every character available in the string, you should use what? Caret method. Okay. Next, sample Hari. Number of characters 4. Character 1, character 2, character 3, character 4. Next, write a program to find a number of occurrences of A and also print all its positions, index numbers. Input Java programming length, programming language. Write a program to find a number of occurrences of a character A. How many occurrences character A come, and also print all its positions. Very important. This program to develop, you should have a knowledge on collections first. This become very famous program nowadays. This program has so many concepts: string handling, loops, conditions, collection, map. Okay. So remember this program. End of the collection, I have to teach you this program. If I forgot, you should remind me. You also forget, then interviewer will remind you. Okay. Rewrite above program to print each character information, that is, it is a digit, is a character, special character or white space. If it is a letter, print its case, uppercase or lowercase. Sample input like this, then you should print character J is a letter in uppercase. @ is a special character. And tell me, how can I find? Hope you remember, there are two approaches I told you. Number one, ASCII numbers you can use, or character class methods, is letter, is upper, is lower, is digit, is white space. If not, special character. So you can write by your own, or you can use the string character class methods. Next, read password from keyboard and check whether its length is in between 8 to 16. Check whether it contains all these things. Then I should use here caret method and character class methods, or ASCII characters comparison. Already I have explained this program also. And here also I requested to use regular expressions here. Okay, clue, we must also use a character class method to perform above operation, or even you can write your own logic by using ASCII number range. Develop a project to read a string from the keyboard. Find whether this string has a substring Hari or not. If available, display character Hari in the case available in the passed string. For example, Java Hari Krishna. Tell me, we already developed that program here by using contains method. Available, print Hari available, not available, print Hari is not available. Somewhere we have checked that one. But here my case is what? In which character case I given, the same case you have to print. Java Hari, Hari is available. Java Hari, HR capital letter, same we should print, but not always Hari is available. If you want to find Hari available or not, first you have to convert all these characters to lowercase. Then contains method, check with what? Contains method that returns what? True, false. If true, print Hari available. Else print Hari not available. So in what character I should print Hari available? Not with my own case Hari available. I must use what? Java Hari, Hari available, capital H. Understand? So now tell me now, very, very important point. How can we retrieve this sequence of characters from the given string for printing the same character? By using toString method, substring method, substring method. So we have to find this Hari where it is available. That means I should use a contains method, index of method, index of. Already I explained this point. So first you have to search for Hari by using index of. It returns not -1. Then now index of start plus end 4 characters. Then substring method retrieve that string and print. If not available, just print Hari is not available. Develop a project to reverse words in the given string. Which method I have to use here? Split method, for loop, retrieving from last location to first location, and copy all the words into string builder, convert the string builder to string, call the trim method for removing last space. Next, write a program to take string array of names as argument. In that array, change odd index numbers, odd index names to uppercase and even index names to lowercase. Then that means Hari Krishna, Balakrishna, Ram Krishna. Hari Krishna capital letters, Balakrishna small letters, Ramakrishna capital letters. Now that means what I have to write here? 2 lowercase, 2 uppercase methods in even index, odd index. Okay, how do I know it's a even index or odd index? Divided by index modulo by 2. Write a program to take string as an argument, replace first character to uppercase in this string and return result. Hari Krishna, H capital letter. Which method I have to use here? Replace method. Replace or replace first? Replace first. Write a program to take, okay, first of all, okay, here simply directly we can take H, caret of 0 H and replace first capital H. Write a program to take a string as an argument, replace every word first character to uppercase in this string. Hari Krishna, Hari H capital letter, Krishna capital letter. In this case, only caret method and 2 lowercase method, 2 uppercase method not sufficient, replace method not sufficient. We should also use what? Split. First divide this word into, divide this string into words by split method. Then for loop, take the first word, then retrieve the first character, convert the first character to what? Uppercase character and replace. Repeat the loop for second word, repeat the word. And every word I should collect back into one word. Then I have to use what? String builder. So totally here, so many methods I have to use. First split method, then next caret method, then two uppercase method, then replace first method, then string buffer, string builder dot append method with a space. And next, after this loop completed, at last you have to call what? Convert to string builder to the string and then call trim method. Then next, write a program to take string array as name, as argument. That array change the case of every word first occurrence. Here I taken only one string, but now I'm asking take the string array. Then what? H, B, R, K, 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 you have to change. That means here you have written logic for one string. You have to repeat the same logic in the array loop. Okay. Next, develop a program to reverse words in the given string and return that reversed string. Now every word, okay, already we have written here reverse word. This one we have worked with a string. Here you work with what? String builder for, okay, these are totally 27 programs I have developed by myself for all string buffer class methods to get experience. And also I searched in the ChatGPT for you with Java, okay, string class method, string class scenario based programs from 0 to 5 years of experience. Then ChatGPT has given, these are the questions: beginner level, intermediate level, advanced level. Okay, these are total 30 programs it has given. Now, if you try these programs by your own, then you will be benefited. Some of the programs are already there, which we have developed. Reverse a string, check if string is palindrome, count vowels and consonant, check if string contains only digits, convert string to uppercase, lowercase, convert number of words in a sentence, count number of words in a sentence, remove space from the string, compare two strings, equals, compare to double equal to operator, check if two strings are anagram, capitalize first letter of each word. Already we developed this program. So in these 10 programs, except this program, remaining all we have developed. How can we count the number of words available in a sentence? Count the number of words in a sentence. Count the number of words. Call the split method dot length, sentence dot split. It divided into words. Dot length. You will get number of words. Remove spaces from string. There are two things: begin and end spaces, trim method. All spaces means replace of double quote space, double quote, comma, empty string. This is the one line you have to write. String dot replace of double quotes, comma, empty double quotes. You can, I already explained this line in the trim method explanation time. Trim method can remove only begin and end spaces. If you want to remove all spaces, you must write with what? Empty string. Already I told you this. Okay, at beginner level, all programs we have learned, at least except this anagram. I given this one as an assignment. Find out strings are anagram or not. Explain palindrome, and I give an assignment, find strings are anagram. Intermediate level, find duplicate characters in a string. To find this duplicate character in the string and count the number of duplicates, collection knowledge required. Remove duplicate characters. For removing duplicate characters, you have to use string builder. Okay, count occurrences of each character. This one, both are same. Next, find the first non-repeating character. Find the most repeated character. This find the most repeated character is nothing but count occurrences of each character only. No? Reverse each word in a sentence. Reverse each word in a sentence. What the meaning of it? How are you? How are you? Means he is not asking reverse the words. Reverse each word in the sentence. That means what? WOHERA question mark UOU. Okay. Swap two strings without using third variable. Check if a string is panagram anta. Anagramu, panagram. Count alphabets, digits, and special characters. We already developed this. Find longest word in a substring. Okay, these are intermediate level. Advanced level. Check if a string is a rotation of another. Rotation of another. అంటే it's a palindrome. Check once. String comparison. String compression. String compression. A, B, B, B convert to A3, B2. Next, group anagrams from a list of strings. Remove characters from first string present in second string. Print all permutations of a string, recursive. Find all substrings of a string. Pattern matching. Okay. Implement str index of logic. Next, validate balanced brackets in the string. Number of brackets balanced or not, you have to find correctly. For example, if you take our Java, I open bracket, again open bracket, open bracket. When I close only one bracket or two brackets, I'll get compile time error, na? That means compiler is verifying number of brackets open equal to number of brackets closed or not. And moreover, in the same order you closed or not. HTML, if you take number of brackets in the which order you open, same order you have to close. That validate balance brackets or not. Then longest palindromic string. What is the longest palindromic string? This 30 programs. Sir, I don't know how to write this task logic. Sir, I didn't get any idea. Okay, copy that question. Okay, copy that question. Go to who given this question? ChatGPT. If you don't understand how to write logic, ask ChatGPT only how to write logic. It will think deeply and give you solution. Approach 1, brute force. Expand around centric. Java implementation. Expand around centric. This is the code. Private, public, dynamic programming, matches, algorithm. 0 to 5 years experience entry. The expand around center method is the best balance of simplicity and efficiency. Do you want me also give you a dynamic program approach with the code so your students can see both styles? Okay. Now, small programs, if I explain, you are not coming next class. This much heavy program, depth programs, if I explain, finally you will tell, Argishna class, don't join. Now try yourself. So that, some level I should explain, next level you have to try. Okay, how to go into the ocean I should teach. But further you want to go deep, who has to go? You should go. Only the main ways how to escape, how to balance only I will teach. That much only your body brain can accept. No sir, teach me how to go more deeper. I cannot teach. You have to apply your brain. There onwards you have to apply your own strategies. That is your headache, not my headache. So sharing the complete material and test cases assignments, collecting from the different places and sharing is my job. And practicing them, it is your job. Okay? Online students still not joined. Yesterday I told you, 8:15 class. Okay. So this is a string class revision. I want to ask a question. In your batch, only one student is there who is studying. Remaining all people are just attending. Both offline, online. From both offline, online, only one student is studying. Remaining all students are just attending. Specs buyer. Question cheppu. Only one student is studying. Remaining people are just attending the class. Avana kada? తలదించుకుంటావేంట్రా తెలిగేనా చెప్పు అవునా కాదా అవునా ఆడెవడు నీ ఫ్రెండా పక్కన ఏం మాట్లాడుతున్నావు ఏదో చెప్తున్నావు ఆడు వింటున్నాడు సీరియస్ I taught you File.io one project. Did you remember? On File.io, complete Java, start from the beginning to File.io. One project we searched in the ChatGPT and we develop and I explain how it is working, everything, right? I explain each operation individually, Combining all the operations, we develop one project, and I shared that project also to you. Have you typed that project in your system? Tell me the truth. Did you type that project in your system and practiced? How many of you completed it? Raise your hand. Completed people. Only 3. Did you try? Anybody, at least one in the class, anybody have tried new example with that idea? New example. Anyone? No one. Right? And you are expecting me to teach Java to make you understand. When I'm talking, every word you should understand, even though you are not studying. Correct? Even though you are not eating food, you should get energy. Even though you are not doing exercise, you should get the 6-pack. If 6-pack you are not getting, then it is the blame of what? The trainer. Correct, Olina? That's what you are expecting. Trainer should teach in your understanding level, even though you are not studying, even though you are not practicing. Then you want a project, you want interview questions, you want practical assignments, but you never study. If I don't teach all those things, you will start blaming me. Ari is not teaching all these things. If I teach, you will not understand. Then you will complain, not understanding. What should I do? Yesterday I told you class is 8:15. No one joined. That is the interest. Actually, people forgot the class is there. Up to 8:30, 9:30, they don't remind that class is there. Only you are maintaining attendance. What is the use of? You want to become a student or developer? Huh? If I ask any question in the class, you will be silent. Obviously, you will be silent. Because you are not studying anything, not remembering anything. Other courses completed, only core Java running. Oracle core class also same, no answers. HTML class also same, no answers. Core Java also no answers. Then which course you are seriously studying? Python. DevOps. Always running behind other courses which are not part of your syllabus. That is maybe best too. This is maybe best. What you are studying, you never consider. Always you are rounding around the world. This is a human nature. Python students are thinking Java may be best. Java students are thinking Python may be best. .NET students are thinking Java, Python may be best. Then why did you choose this course? Come to the class and talking to friends. One day if you come, 10 days don't come. One day offline, 2 days online. As you want, your fluctuations doing, finally failing. If online class is not there, what will you do? Because online is there, so you are taking advantage of going to online and not studying, moving here, there, and here. If online is not there, only offline is there, what will you do? Definitely adjust your schedule and come to the class now. When you are not sincere, why did you join the course? Rajat, thank you so much, man. Really, I was very happy after seeing your message. Only one student has tried another example. He tried the example which I have shared in the class, the project. It's not example, the project. The project which I have explained, he tried. With the same project knowledge, he developed another example, bank application. He applied this knowledge on bank. Account DAO, bank system. Tejas, Tejas. You on online. Replying you are. Why you didn't develop any project? Here? Okay. So in your class, only 2 students' name I remember. Number 1, Rajat Raj. Number 2, Tejas. Only 2 students. These 2 are very active in the class. Remaining all are just attending the class, waiting for the batch to close. Next, there is a complaint. Teaching fast. Already online students last week someone said, sir, last 1 week what are you saying? We are not understanding. Okay. Now another complaint from offline students, I am teaching fast. If I teach fast, by this time collections completed, course completed. By this time course completed, man. And if I teach fast, I no need to take extra 45 minutes per day. I can happily take that 45 minutes. I mean 1 hour 45 minutes. 9:15 to 11, arams I can take and close the batch. Why I am taking extra 1 hour? 8:15 to 9:15, extra 1 hour why I need to take? No need. మీరు చదవకుండా నన్ను బ్లేమ్ చేస్తే ఏమొస్తుంది? You are not studying. That's why you are not understanding. But say return, you are giving the blame to me that I am teaching fast. Yesterday, how many points we learned? 2 points. How to write primitive data, how to write object. Andega? But if I teach fast, how many points I can cover? Complete IO stream chapter I can complete. 2 points only 2 points I explain. The difference is previously after explaining, I am giving time for you to write notes. Now I am asking you to speak in the class. That is only the difference. How much time earlier I am spending, same time I am spending. Earlier, one time I explain, asking to write notes. One time explain, asking to write notes. Okay. Then what happened? You become habituated of writing notes. In interview, anybody asking you to copy the notes? In interview, they will ask you and you have to reply. You should learn speaking. You should learn guessing. Like a child, you should not grow every day. You have to change your mind. Correct? Same, listen, write notes, listen, write notes. If you do like that, what happens? Finally, you will fail. Initial days, you should write notes because words, terminology, you don't know. Now, it's the stage you have to understand the code, what you have written. You should come to that stage. I can do the same from the day 1. Then definitely would not consider these many days. Understand? You go and verify any batch. Last batch, all batches. Only maximum 10 to 15 people will be there in the class. But only in my class, I can find good number of people till last day. Reason? Initially, means almost 75 syllabus, 70% of the syllabus, I ask you to write the notes. So that everything you will start understanding. For last classes, I will not allow you to write notes. Why? How many lines of code we are writing in the last classes? If you keep writing those many lines of code in the class, how much time it will take? Course will go more 1 year. Earlier, I used to teach core Java 1 year. Okay, because that time all students are interested to spend the time. 1 batch I taught for 9 months, 2 hours per day. Sundays also no holiday. Sundays also I used to take class. By teaching like that, 9 months, 1 batch taken. Complete syllabus, same syllabus what I am teaching. Why? That time I used to dictate the notes in the class. every point, diagrams, everything. But slowly, students are impatient, asking complete. Only one word, complete. Still, somehow I am pushing same syllabus to teach with less time. So I am not teaching faster. Change your mind. Because you are not writing the notes, you are feeling I am going fast. And it's not the right time. I mean, it's not good to write notes for last chapters. By seeing code, you should understand. Why? By seeing code, you should understand. Why? In a company, you will give a project. You are not writing project. You should read the project. You should understand that project line. What like this line is doing. What second line is doing. What third line is doing. You should speak in Java, English. For example, here this line is there. Read this. While that is wrong. If you read it as a while true, that is wrong. That is Java. Don't read in Java. Read in English. While loop. That is Java English. Not while true. Why you are reading condition? Read this. That is wrong. System.out.println of double quotes bank management system. That is a print statement. Printing message. Printing message to the user. What is this? Read. Again, you are looking at my face. You want me to read? What? Printing one line. That is a line. Dots is a line. Printing one line. What is the class, man? Hello. What is the class timing? నేను వచ్చావా క్లాస్కి? ఈరోజు క్లాస్ టైం ఏంటి? ఈరోజు క్లాస్ టైం ఏంటి? మరి నువ్వు ఇప్పుడు వచ్చావేంటి? నేను అడిగాను కదా 8:15 రాగలరా అని అడిగాను కదా, వస్తానన్నావు కదా, మరి ఎందుకు రాలేదు? నువ్వు రానంటే నేను వేరే టైం చూసుకునేవాడిని, వేరే వర్క్ చేసుకునేవాడిని కదా. ఇప్పుడు వచ్చే ఏమర్థమైంది నీకు? క్లాస్కి ఇప్పుడు వస్తే ఇప్పుడు ఏమర్థమైంది? ఆల్రెడీ 1 అవర్ క్లాస్ అయిపోయింది కదా, మర్చిపోయావా? 8:15 కానీ తిట్టట్లేదురా, అడుగుతున్నాను రా, చెప్పు, నోరు ఓపెన్ చేసి చెప్పు, ఎందుకు రాలేదు 8:15కి? మర్చిపోయావా క్లాస్ సంగతి? అలారం పెట్టుకోమని చెప్పాను కదా, రోజు చెప్పాలా? క్లాస్ టైమింగ్ చేంజ్ అయినప్పుడు అలారం పెట్టుకోవాలి కదా. రేపు వస్తావా? కూర్చో. Tell me, what is this? Printing options. It's a printing option. Should not say system.out.println create account, system.out.println deposit money. If you read Java in Java, you never understand Java. You should read Java in English. Printing options. Then, what is this? Creating scanner object. నువ్వు దాని ఏం చదువుతున్నావురా? మొత్తం 2 లైన్స్ సెలెక్ట్ చేశా నేను. రీడింగ్ వన్ ఆప్షన్ ఫ్రమ్ ద యూజర్. రీడింగ్ ఎప్పుడు నేర్చుకుంటారు? ఎలా నేర్చుకోవడం? వెన్ విల్ యూ లెర్న్? If you keep watching, not replying after me, then when you can get the vocabulary, when you can speak Java statements? Minimum observation skills are not there. Minimum guessing skills are not there. Then how can you survive in the software industry? Big projects are available. The projects will be dumped on your brain, dump in your system and showing, asking, learn. Then if you read line by line in Java, int options equal to SSN dot next int switch option case 1 create account. Code బొర్రేసుకొని general గా dirty brain is called what? Chicken brain. If you are like this, when you will improve, when you can observe according to the situation, daily class I cannot motivate. When I changed along with me, you have to observe the change and you have to adopt the change and you have to move on. Yesterday sir teaching notes, today not teaching notes. Why not teaching? There is a purpose. Yesterday sir explained for 10 minutes, today sir explaining for 15 minutes. Why explain? Purpose. Every day I should tell you better by providing Sinduram. Today I am explaining like this, so you should adapt. When you are going in the train is taking right turn, U-turn, straight. According to train, you are moving your body and adjusting or not? Some topics I'll explain by dictating notes. Some topics I'll explain by sharing the notes. Some topics I explain by, without giving notes as assignment. Everything you have to habituate. Are you a student, college student? You want to be a software engineer. To survive in the software industry, whatever required accordingly, I will teach. You should adopt that and you should implement it and you have to habituate following the same way. If you are unnecessary doubts creating in your mind, yesterday demo class, someone come and ask me, sir, when you start regular class? I want to slap him like anything. What is the meaning of regular class? I asked. Ante these are demo classes, na sir. When you start regular class, what is the difference between demo class and regular class? If it is a demo class, why did you come? పనికి మాలిన చెత్త అంతా బ్రెయిన్లో పెట్టుకునేది క్లాస్కి వచ్చేది. Unnecessary garbage stuff is putting in your brain. Worst questions are rising and coming to class and doubtfully looking at the faculty. When you don't believe, don't join the course. You should completely believe the faculty and continue. And you have to find his experience. If it is a fresher, first batch is handling, then you should doubt. Okay? So, from multi-threading chapter onwards, what I am doing, I am developing programs involving you in writing the program, asking what is the next line, what is the next line. Understand? From multi-threading chapter onwards, I am trying to make you developer, not just listener, not just a program writer. Developer means you should look at the code, guess the situation, and write the code. The same thing we did in string handling chapter. Same thing we did in IO stream chapter. Up to object-oriented programming, you are learning. After object-oriented programming, you are developing. Learning means just listen. Developing means you have to write, you have to speak, you have to involve. Clear? And next, I have a mind. If you not reply in the class, I will go to the next point without asking you. 10 minutes I will take. After 10 minutes also I will watch and I will not wait because I don't have that much time. I have deadline. Already 1 month extra time I have taken. What is our completion date? 5th September. Still I have taken 1 month extra. I should answerable to that extra 1 month why I have taken to both your parents and management. But still somehow I am managing, getting scoldings. Still I am ready to bear. Understand? Still you are not ready to learn fast and not sitting silently. Slowly after 10 minutes if you are giving answer. After 10 minutes also you are watching my face. Then I cannot wait for you. Definitely I'll go fast. Course should go, explanation should go, speed or slow, it is in your hand. When you are not replying, When you are not trying to learn, what I can do? I should complete the syllabus. Simple. In your batch, when Rajat is learning, why you cannot learn? Rajat is also your batch student. Start from zero only. When he can understand everything, when he can develop the code, look at here. Today, given string handling chapter, whatever the question I'm asking, for everything is typing. Look, anybody given answers in the class? No one. I only ask the question, I only give an answer. But how he is giving answers? Only one person. Rajat, 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 Rajat. Check all the messages. Only one person said, good morning. Remaining all people are nothing doing. And you people are expecting me to make you understand even though you are silent. How is it possible? Each question, every question I am asking is typing and giving answers. Which method? Here what method I should use? Here what method? Look at the index of. మీరు వర్క్ చేయకుండా నేను ఏం చేయలేనబ్బా. No trainer can make you understandable on a topic when you are not working. Simple. You go anywhere, gym you join, you are sit silently, but you want six pack, not possible. Swimming you join, you don't want enter into water, don't want move your hands and legs, you cannot get the swimming. Trainer can't do anything. Trainer only give you the guidelines. Your mother prepare food, but you are not eating. What your mother can do? Nothing. She will only prepare the food. A trainer can only prepare the content. The content you are eating or not eating, that is in your hand. Rajat, method names should be small letters, not capital letters. You have written like a class name, create account. C small letter, A capital letter. Method name first letter should be small letter. Next every word first letter should be capital. Since yesterday, I have opened this browser only. I didn't shut down my system because I may forget. I want to show you that in your batch, someone is working. He is also your batch student only. Live example. Why you are not working? Only 3 students completed the given project. Remaining all people are nothing done. Why? Simple. I know answer. Not understand, sir. మీరు వర్క్ చేయకుండా ఎలా అర్థమైంది? Without you working, how can you understand? నా చెప్పడం జాబ్ అయిపోయింది. నేను what is the topic I have introduced over. After that, if you work, you will understand. Without you working, how can I understand? Without you moving, how the body can move? How can I push your body? అర్థం కాలే, అర్థం కాలే, అర్థం కాలే, అర్థం కాలే. ఎన్నిసార్లు చెప్తారా అర్థం కాలేదని? రేపు కంపెనీలో ఎలా అర్థమైందిరా? When you get the job in the company, how can you understand? Are you understand what I'm saying? Without you working, how can you understand? Why you are not getting that brain? Without open your Instagram, without uploading your reel, how the reel will be there in your Instagram? మీరు వర్క్ చేస్తేనే మీకు అర్థమవుతుంది. వర్క్ చేయకపోతే అర్థం కాదు. మీకు మళ్ళీ 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 చెప్తున్నా. From the day one I am saying, again I am saying, without you working, without you speaking, without you writing notes, without you writing the diagram flow, you will not understand any programming language. If any faculty say that, without you studying I can make you understand, that is a bluff. 100% it is a bluff. Online students, what is the class timing today? Why you didn't join? Yesterday I asked everyone that is possible to join at 8:15. Everyone say yes sir, possible. Then why you didn't join today? Only 2 students are there at 8:15. This is a sincerity. No respect on your course yourself. Yesterday I told you 3 points. What is that? Number 1, saving primitive data values inside a file in their size range. (7:30 to 9) you have HTML class. Then why you didn't tell me yesterday? You was thinking night. The AM means what? Data, day na night? AM also you don't know. Okay. When I explained this topic yesterday, is there anyone got a headache? Headache. Okay. Second point I explained, saving object state inside a file. For saving object inside a file, OOS dot write object of the object I have to pass. OOS dot write object method throws not serializable exception if the object's class is not serializable implementation class. Did you get any headache here? Why it is throwing the exception? Because saving object data inside a file is not safe. By implementing serializable, we are conforming object data can be saved in the file, no problem of safety, or it is safe. This point I explained. Any headache? Okay. Then my object, I gave the test case. My object contain username, password, PIN number, which are confidential. Then if you directly save object, what happen? Safety, losing safety, right? Then what should I do? What should I do? I told you should follow the technique. Number 1, declare field as transient. Next, define private write object and private read object, and inside call. Next step, third step, inside call default write object and default read object, then encrypt the data and save. These are the points I explained. End of the class, from online one student sent, sir, today I got headache. Okay, who told? E sub Shaikh. E sub Shaikh told, today I got a headache. Okay na? So what should I do now? మీరు చెప్తే నెక్స్ట్ ఏం చేయాలో ఆలోచిద్దాం. What should I do now? What should I explain? Just the extra one point I have added. Actually, in the previous batch students also was getting headache. That's why this safety measurements I didn't explain the previous batch. I was escaped. I was skipped in previous batch. But in your batch, I tried to explain. Okay. So after teaching this little depth, is very, very normal. Even encryption I didn't add. Before Corona batches, I used to teach encryption also. How to encrypt the data, like in real-time company, encryption, decryption with a 2-key mechanism, double key mechanism, double-ended key mechanism, I used to explain. Your batch is not, your batch means what? Your generation after Corona, that much heavy topics you cannot understand. Even if I try also, you will say what? Lot of blamings on me. That's why minimum explaining, just minimum, what is required for interview, what is required to survive in the interview on next in the company, and giving the knowledge. With that knowledge, you can improve your coding skills required to the company, ChatGPT. So required platform I'm preparing and leaving. With this small my efforts also, if you are getting the headache, then what should I do now? చెప్పింది మళ్ళీ రిప్లై చేయడానికి. వాట్ ఎవర్ ఐఎమ్ సేయింగ్ ఇన్ ద క్లాస్, ఐఎమ్ ఆస్కింగ్ రిపీట్ ద సేమ్ వర్డ్ ఆల్సో, యు ఆర్ నాట్ డూయింగ్. If I give an assignment and then posting the material and asking read and come, not reading. Try one new example with the ChatGPT, not trying. Nothing doing, silently coming back to the class. Then what should I do next? మీరు ఏం చెప్తే చేస్తా. Now today I want to take the decision what to do. Yesterday, really disappointed. I was literally disappointed. This much efforts I am putting for you to teach, which are not there outside, and still you are not ready to grab this opportunity, not ready to learn, rather you are blaming me. So what should I? మీరు చెప్తే చేద్దాం. ఎలా టీచ్ చేయమంటే అలా టీచ్ చేస్తా. మీకు ఎలా అర్థమైతే చెప్తే అలాగే చెప్తా. Daily one person coming, one blame is giving. What I can do, I don't understand. What you are teaching, nothing understanding, sir. ఎందుకు అర్థం అవ్వట్లేదు? What you are not understanding? Tell me the reason, so that what way if I teach you will understand, tell me, that way I'll teach. Because next topic is collection. Very important chapter. ఎలా మీరు టీచ్ చేయమంటే అలా టీచ్ చేస్తా. So today I'm not shouting at you. Don't feel that I'm shouting. I'm not angry. I'm very cool. Look at my face. Any red color is there? No, no. No red color. Yes, today class is no discussion, no subject discussion. Today, let's come to a conclusion. ఏం చేయాలి ఇప్పుడు నేను? What is the way you want me to teach? Tell me, I will teach that way. One day somebody is coming saying headache, sir. Somebody say not understanding. What you are teaching, that tumri fellow. ఏం చేయాలో అర్థం కాక నేను ఇప్పుడు సైలెంట్ కూర్చున్నా. టుడే ఐ వాంట్ టు డిసైడ్ వాట్ టు. మీరు చదవకుండా ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయకుండా మీతో ఎలాగ అర్థం చేయించాలి నేను? లేదా ఏదైనా టాపిక్స్ మళ్ళీ రీటీచ్ అంటే మళ్ళీ రీటీచ్ చేస్తా. ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ మీ టు ఎనీ చాప్టర్ టు టీచ్ యూ అగైన్, ఐ విల్ టీచ్. ఏదైనా టాపిక్ చెప్తే అప్పుడు మళ్ళీ కోపప్ అవుతారా? If you teach any other topics which are completed, then you will cope up with the next topics. What should I do now? You come with a solution, then I'll continue the class. Without you getting a headache, without you getting sleeping, make you sleep in the class. So what should I do? Just keep telling and closing batch. No use, na? ఈరోజు క్లాస్ సైలెంట్ కూర్చున్నామా? మీరు సైలెంట్ ఉండండి, నేను సైలెంట్ ఉంటాను. What you want to tell, I will do it. How you want me to do, tell me, I will do it. Daily, let me not trouble you. So let's come to a conclusion. Rajat, obviously will be happy, man, because you are studying daily class, practicing everything. Now the problem with non-studying people, we need to find a solution for them. Now I should learn teaching for the people who are not studying. Let me learn. Tell me, offline students. Online students always will be silent. Specs Bhaiya, are you coming daily class? ఎక్కడ కూర్చున్నావు రోజు? చాలా రోజు కనబడట్లేదు నువ్వు నాకు. ఈరోజు సడన్గా అనిపించావు, అందుకే నేను అడిగింది నేను. రోజు రావట్లేదు కదా, వస్తున్నావా? అంటే నాకు కనిపించుకొని దక్కని కూర్చుంటున్నావా? ఎందుకు సార్ నన్నే అడుగుతున్నారు? యు ఆర్ అ స్పెషల్ స్టూడెంట్. యు హ్యావ్ సమ్ స్పెషల్ బిహేవియర్ ఇన్ ద క్లాస్. దట్స్ వై ఐ రిమెంబర్ యూ. ఫస్ట్ రాగా నేను వెతుక్కుంటా ఎక్కడున్నావా అని. నువ్వు కనిపించిన తర్వాత అప్పుడు హ్యాపీగా క్లాస్ స్టార్ట్ చేస్తా. కొన్ని రోజులు కనిపించట్లేదు నువ్వు, అందుకని అడుగుతున్నా. ప్లేస్ మారావా ఏమన్నా? ఏం చేయాలో చెప్పండి. టెల్ మీ వాట్ ఐ షుడ్ డూ నౌ. Should I teach entire core Java again from beginning Hello World program? What should I do? Tell me. Conclude. సబ్జెక్ట్ చెప్పకుండా సొల్యూషన్ చెప్పకుండా సైలెంట్ కూర్చుంటే ఇప్పుడు నేను ఏం చేయాలి? నేను చెప్పింది అర్థమైందా? I uploaded yesterday material. Did you read? చదివారా చదవలేదా? గర్ల్స్, tried a program? Okay. Yesterday how many files I uploaded? 3 files, 6 files. What are the names? I uploaded student class 2 times. What is the difference in the 2 classes? What is the first class name of the student? Student class I have uploaded 2 times. What is the first file name? What is the difference in code in both student classes? First student class, second student class, what is the difference? First student class has setter getter methods, toString. Okay. Second student class. First student class also implement serializable, na? Without implementing serializable, you cannot do serialization. First class also implement serializable, has the setter private field setter getter methods, toString method. And then second student class, second student.java file also has implement serializable, setter getter methods and toString method. What extra? What is that encrypted method? User? అదే దాన్ని ఏమంటారు? వాటిని ఏమంటారు? యూజర్ నేమ్ పాస్వర్డ్ ఎన్క్రిప్షన్ ఆ మెథడ్స్ ఏమంటారు? That's why I should speak in the class. That's why I'm forcing you to speak in the class. ఏం మాట్లాడాలో తెలుస్తుంది. What to tell to enter your correctly, correct words, correct terminology, you will have which way. Okay? I don't know Hindi. If you ask me to talk in Hindi, most of the time my hands will be moved. Okay. I'll gesture with my hands because I don't know Hindi vocabulary. Little bit thoda, wo wala, something, 1 or 2 words I know. Same problem you will face in Java. You know the code, you know what is there, you are visualizing what is there in the class, but you cannot explain the correct words. What is the difference between first student class, second student class? First student class is serializable, second student also serializable. First student class entire data saved as it is in the file, second student class contain private write object, private read object method for developing safety encryption, decryption to develop. So what should I do now? Please tell me. ఇప్పుడు మీకు హెడ్ఏక్ రాకుండా ఎలా చెప్పాలి? అర్థమయ్యేలా ఎలా చెప్పాలి? మీరు చదవకపోయినా కానీ ఎలా అర్థమయ్యేలా చెప్పాలి? Now 3 cases are there in your batch. Number 1, when I am teaching, you should not get a headache. Number 2, whatever I am teaching, you should understand. Number 3, most important, even though you don't study, you should understand. And you should feel enjoy the classes. ఎలా ఎలా చెప్తే అర్థమవుతుంది మీకు చెప్పండి. Have you checked in the Eclipse when you write implement from serializable? I didn't write implement serializable. There is no marking. When I write implement from serializable, there is a yellow color marking coming. What is that yellow color marking? Warning. Why is it coming warning? Any of you? Have you seen that warning? No warning? Warning. Did you notice that? అది చేయాల్సింది మీరు. మీరు ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్ టైప్ చేస్తే సిస్టంలో ఆ డౌట్స్ వస్తాయి. క్లాస్ స్టూడెంట్ టైప్ చేసినప్పుడు యెల్లో కలర్ లేదు. అది ఎప్పుడైతే ఇంప్లిమెంట్స్ సీరియలైజబుల్ కాగానే యెల్లో కలర్ వచ్చేసింది. అరే వై యెల్లో కలర్ లైన్ ఈస్ కమింగ్? టుమారో ఐ షుడ్ ఆస్క్ దిస్ క్వశ్చన్. అది వస్తే నెక్స్ట్ క్లాసెస్ అర్థం అవుతుంది. If you get that clarity, okay, if you get the point when you are typing, what you are typing, why you are typing, if you get that thought, then next classes will be easy. Today I have to explain that yellow color line. What is the marker interface? Why problem? What is the problem? Why yellow color mark? మీకు తినాలి అన్న ఎంజైమ్స్ పొట్టలో ఉంటే అన్నం టేస్ట్ఫుల్గా ఉంటుంది. If you have the feelings in your stomach to eat the food, that enzymes are there in the food, then the food is taste. When your stomach is full, even your super taste, I mean super your favorite food there in front of you also, you will not get the water in the mouth. That is the present situation. When there is no question in your brain, next classes will not understand, you will not get interest to learn. Simple. రేపు ఏవి నేర్చుకోవాలన్న క్వశ్చన్తో నిద్రపోవాలి ఈరోజు. టుడే నైట్ యూ షుడ్ స్లీప్ విత్ ఎ క్వశ్చన్ ఫర్ టుమారో. దట్ ఇట్ షుడ్ బి ఎ పర్పస్ ఫర్ టుమారో. వెన్ యూ వేక్ అప్, టుమారో దేర్ షుడ్ బి ఎ వర్క్. దెన్ యూ విల్ గెట్ ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్ యువర్ లైఫ్, ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఆన్ యువర్ లెర్నింగ్, ఎనీథింగ్. Today night you should sleep with some purpose for tomorrow. If you are a student, today you should sleep with some question on yesterday completed topics. Then you will get an interest to come to the class, and you will not miss the class, never. Ever you will miss the class. And when you are missing the class, you will get frustration. Right, today I am missing the class. I 100% guarantee you never feel guilty missing the classes. ఏముందిలేరా, ఈ రోజు పోతే రేపు నేర్చుకోవచ్చు. Yesterday I told you transient keyword is added for the variables. Two types of variables: temporary variables and confidential values variables. Did you try temporary variables? Ask, did you get a question? What could be the temporary variable? అసలు డౌట్ వచ్చిందా మీ మైండ్కి? రాదు. అసలు ఉంటే కదా. సార్ నేర్చుకోవాలి అన్న థాట్ మీ మైండ్లో ఉంటే కదా. there are two ways of learning. Let faculty talk, I will listen. Then you never get job. Even you get the job, you cannot survive in the company. Second, what he teach, let me listen, let me raise new points on his question, let me try to find a new example on this topic. That you yourself, self learning, if you don't make, then you never grow in your life. Here, why it is giving the warning message? If class implement from serializable interface, this class must contain a special variable called serializable, serial version UID. If class implement from serializable interface, the class must contain serial version UID. Why? Let me remove this. Got warning. Let me add warning got. So the warning is coming because of serial version UID is missing. What is the need of this variable? First, what is the syntax of this variable? Private, static, final, long. The variable type must be fixed. If I remove private, it is not considered as serial version UID. If I remove static, it is not considered as serial version UID. If I remove final, I am adding all private, static, final. Okay, it is not considered as serial version UID. Okay, if I change in long to in, it is not considered as serial version UID. So the standard serial version UID syntax is fixed. It's a predefined. That is private, static, final, long, serial version UID equal to 1L. Today topic is serial version UID. What is the purpose of serial version UID? Let us try to see. Yesterday, I wrote the file. Okay, OOS. Now I am running this program. Object saved in the file. Inside the file, the data is available like this. Is there any encryption added? No. Directly data available. Okay. Now, when I run OIS read object method will go to this SER file. First reading, what is the name of the class? What is the name of the class? Student. Then it will load the student.class file. It will load the student.class file into JVM. Then next creates student class object with the fields available in this class. What are the fields available in the class? Student number, student name, course, fee, username, password. Then first step, reading the class name. Second step, loading the class by using class.forName. Third step, create the object with all the non-static variables available in the class. Fourth step, reading the variable name data. Reading this variable data from the file. What the variable? SNO. SNO variable data. It is reading from the file and storing inside the file. As many variables, SNO value, SName value. Where is SName value? And next course name value, and fee value, and username value, password value. After fourth step, reading the data from the file and return this object to our program as a student object or as a object type. Then if you want to use a student as a student, you should typecast to the student type. Typecast to the student type. This is the fifth. And then later sixth, you typecast to the student and call getter methods or setter methods, whatever you want further. So what is the functionality of OIS.read object method? Read object method. Read object method, OIS.read object method, what is it doing? It will, first step, go to the OIS pointing serialized file. Then second step, finding the class name here. Then loading the class bytecode. Then create the new instance from this class with the non-static variables available in the class. Fourth step, each non-static variable data reading from the file and storing. Fifth step, return the object reference 1010 as java.lang.object type for loose coupling purpose, because read object method will read and return any class object available in the file. If you want to use the object as a student type, you have to typecast to the student, store in S1 variable 1010 pointing to it. Then you can get these values, set these values and call business logic methods available in the student class. This is the deserialization. Okay. Now, very important point. Let me run this program. Object saved, OIS demo, object read and return, print the data. All values are coming from the file. Now, after serializing completed, I got a requirement of adding one extra property in this class student called student height measuring I required. So I have added a field called what? Private double height. This program compiled, student.java file compiled. Then I don't save the file. I will only read the file, read the object available in the serialized file. Tell me, you are loading. First step, read object method doing what? Loading the student class. Now read object method loading the student class, which is used in serialization or modified version. Then you will get invalid class exception. Read the complete error. Invalid class exception, com.nit.hk.streams.student, which is invalid class student. Why? How OIS class knows this is a modified version of student class, which is not used in the serializable time. It will not verify variable by variable. It will verify a special variable called what? Serial version UID. When you are coming into the classroom, admin will verify your student ID. Similarly, when the class is loaded into JVM, OIS class read object method verifies the stream serial version UID. Stream serial version and the serial version ID available in the file is equal to the loaded class serial version UID. Local class serial version UID are both same or not same? Not same. Because not same, then now it identified, oh, this class is a modified version. With the modified version, if I read the serial version serialization object data, you may not get the full data. Some wrong values may occur. That's why it is throwing exception. So tell me, what is the rule for a serialization? The class must be implemented from serializable interface. What is the rule for deserialization? You must not modify the class. After serialization, you must not modify the class. I remove the height variable. Look at the serialization completed successfully. Then tell me, before 10 years, I developed the project and serialized. The same before 10 years code only will work for today? No. Based on my current project requirement, I should keep on modify the student class. When I modify the student class, if deserialization not completed, then I'll get a problem or not? Then what is the solution to this problem? Tell me, OIS.read object method, is it verifying variable by variable, method by method available in this class with the previous class? No, it is just verifying which variable? Serializable serial version UID variable it is verifying. What is the previous version value? This is the version. In the exception, this is the value is available. Then what to do? Come to the student class and create the variable with the same value. What is the syntax? Private, static, final, long, serial version UID. What is the value I should place here? Previously generated value. Sir, I didn't write this variable. I didn't generate the value. Who generating? OOS is generating. If you don't create serial version UID variable inside this program, OOS class, OOS.write object method, based on number of variables and methods available in this class, it generates the serial version UID number. Save that serial version UID number in the file. SR serial version UID number will be stored inside the file. Then read object method, OIS.read object method also will verify Do you have any serial version UID variable in this class? No. Then based on the number of variables, number of methods available, it will also generate one new number. That number is matched with the number available in the serial version serial.scr file. Not matched, then throw exception. Matched, then read the data. Then what should I do? When I am serializing, I forgot to add the serial version UID variable. Then in the deserialization, I got the exception. Then take that serial version UID number that is shown in the exception, add here, save it. Then go to OIS, execute this program. Now no exception comes. Why? Tell me. OIS dot read object method, is it generating serial version UID number by default? No. First it is going to student class and verifying is there any serial version UID number? Yes. Then it compare this number with the number available in the .scr. If both numbers are same, then it proceed deserialization, else it is throwing error. So tell me, what is the purpose of serial version UID variable inside the serializable class? It is used in the deserialization. OIS.readObject method will verify the loaded student class serial version UID number is equal to already saved serial version UID number. If yes, then continue deserialization. If no, it will throw exception. Who will generate serial version UID? OIS.writeObject method, OIS.readObject method generate the serial version UID number based on the number of variables and methods constructors available in this class. If you add any non-private, okay, read object, okay, if you add any private or non-private field or method in that class, then new serial version UID is generated. At the time of writing your class, based on number of variables methods available, OOS.writeObject method generate one number, save inside the SCR file. Then in the deserialization, OIS.readObject method, first go to student class, loaded class, verify the serial version UID variable available or not available. Then it will generate the serial version UID number with the number of variables methods constructors available. The generated number is compared with the number saved in the file. If both are not same, throwing exception. If both are same, it will read the data. Now, if you want modify your class after serializing its data, still if you want complete deserialization, you must have serial version UID variable with the serialized generated number or with your own number. The best choice is whenever you write your class implementing from serializable interface, you compulsory add some number. General adding number is 1L. Now observe, Control X, save it. Now I created serial version UID. Then OOS.writeObject method when I call, it will first go into student.java file. Found, is there any serial version UID variable available? Yes. Then it will not generate its own serial version UID number. It will serialize the object data with a serial version number 1. Control F11. Object is saved. Serial version UID number saved what? 1. Then in student.java file, I am adding one variable called what? Height. Now I am trying to deserialize. Then OIS.readObject method. First, load the class student into the Java file, into the JVM. Then verify serial version UID variable available. Yes. What is the number? 1L. Is that number same as the number available inside the file? Yes. Then it continue the deserialization. Means it will create the variables with all non-static variables available in the class. Read the data available in the file. Store the data inside this object and then return the object to our program. Shit. Object saved, variable, new variable I added, then OIS, Control F11. Now object data reading successful. So serial version UID is act as a mediator between OOS.WriteObject and OIS.readObject method for reading the object data from the serialized file. If you want modify the class variables methods constructor by adding or removing, if you still want to complete the deserialization, your class must contain serial version UID variable. If not, when you modify the class, deserialization will not be completed. So this is the story about serial version UID variable. అంతే, అలాగే నా చెప్పటం చేతవు. మీకు అర్థం కాకపోతే ఇంక నేనేం చేయలేను. ఇంటికి వెళ్ళిన ఒకసారి చదువుకోండి, అర్థమైంది. In OIS class, that explanation is already provided. The object output stream is an output stream type object. It is used for saving one object data inside the file. It can connect the file only via FOS. It has a constructor to take output stream type object as an argument. This one. We must create object of this class by passing FOS object as an argument to connect the file for saving object data inside the file. OIS dot OS equal new FOS dot. Inside OIS class, we have method write object to save object in the file. OIS dot write object method perform serialization. What is serialization? The process of converting an object into stream of bytes and saving object state inside a file permanently is called serialization. JVM Java Pro. This is inside JVM Java program has student object with SNO, SName, course fee variables. When I call OOS.WriteObject of S1, WriteObject method reads all values available in S1 object, converts to byte array and save that byte array in obj object.ser file. So what is serialization? The process of converting an object into stream of bytes, means byte array, and saving object state inside the file permanently is called serialization. The rule in serialization is object must be serializable type. It means the serializing objects class must implement java.io.serializable interface. If the serializing object is not a serializable type, OOS.WriteObject method throws not serializable exception and terminates serialization. Saving object data inside a file is not safe operation, because if anyone got access to the serialized file, he can read our object data and lose security. Hence, OOS.WriteObject method throws not serializable exception and saying this object doesn't have permission to save its data in a file. To provide serializing permission, this objects class must implement serializable interface. What is serializable interface? The serializable is a marker interface. It is an empty interface. By implementing serializable interface, we no need to override any method from this interface, and we no need to develop serialization logic. The serialization logic is already available in OOS.WriteObject method. By implementing serializable interface, we are just providing permission to OOS.WriteObject method to serialize our class object. Just we are providing permission. Then OOS.WriteObject method converts its argument object state into stream of bytes, save this object's state in the file permanently. Sir, why it is converting? I told you already, if you want to send any data through the stream, that should be in what type? Stream of bytes, bytes only. Okay. For example, if you want to send the 5 through this stream, you cannot send 5 as a 5. It should be converted to what? Stream of bytes. Okay, 0, 1, 0, 1. Then only it will go inside file. What is stored? 0, 1, 0, 1. If the file object contain, if the Java program contain big object. Then tell me, if you want to write the data into the file via stream, then tell me what is required. You have to convert this entire object data into 1 byte, continuation many bytes, continuation many bytes. Okay, all the bytes should store individually as a group, as a group. Then group means what? Array. Which array? Byte array. It converted to byte array and store inside the file. Converting this object into stream of bytes and saving object data in the file is called what? Serialization. Tell me, you are eating a solid content. Your mouth accepts the solid content, but your throat cannot accept the solid content to store in the stomach. So what are you doing? You are taking the food, placing in the mouth, by using your teeth, crushing it, making it to pieces into water and swallow the water. Now the throat accept. So this object is what? Food. Now write object method is what? Your teeth, crushing, making what? Pieces water. That is byte array. And sending to whom now? Stream. This stream is your throat. And via throat, it is storing in the file. File is nothing but your stomach, permanently stored in your stomach. Okay, there is a stream which doesn't accept the object directly, it accepts only stream of bytes. That conversion will be taken care by OYS.WriteObject. Next, .ser file structure. The file that contains an object serialized data is called serialized file. This file extension is .ser. The .ser file must contain object information to reconstruct this object by OIS.readObject method in deserialization process. Hence, this file contains below 3 information. Number 1, the current object's class name. Number 2, serial version UID of this class using which the object is created. Each file name, each field name, it's a data type and it's a value. This is the file structure. Inside .ser, already you have seen class name student, serial version UID number, field name SNO, it's a type int, its value 101. Field name SName, it's a type string and its value Hari. You already observed. That is the .ser structure. Then below program shows creating student object, initializing student object and saving the student object in the file. Okay, for saving student object to the file, connecting to the file and then calling WriteObject method. Here what happened? The student object converted into byte array, save in the file. Now here memory stored or the data stored, student object data is saved and OS closed. If you want to use try with resource to call this close method automatically, instead of writing here throws file not found IPO exception, here you can directly write try parenthesis catch file not found exception IO exception. So serialization completed. After serialization, deserialization. What is the deserialization? Develop a program to read object data from the file. Deserialization. The process of reading object data from the file and restoring it in the object inside JVM is called what? Deserialization. This is my file. This is my OIS class. Object is there. We call what? WriteObject method. WriteObject method convert this object into stream of bytes and then writing into the file via this stream. This is .ser file. Then now I develop another program connected what? OIS stream. Then I call OIS.readObject. Then readObject methods know which object to read. Then it will go into .ser, find the class name student. Then it is searching for class name student by using class.forName. Read the class name and give it to class.forName. Searching class.forName for student.class file in the hard disk found. Then load into the JVM. After that, it is verifying serial version UID available in .ser with the serial version UID available in the .class file. If both are same, then creates new object with all the non-static variables available in the .class file. Then it will verify first SNO variable in the file available, read the data. SNAME variable finding the file available, read and store. Course variable, read and store. Username variable, read and store. Password variable, read and store. And then after storing, reference 1010 return to our program. The deserialization operation, the process of reading object data from the file, restoring it in the object inside JVM is called deserialization. The deserialization operation is performed by object input stream class read object method. The OIS read object method performs deserialization by following below steps. First, it reads the class name from serialized file and loads this class into JVM. It compares the serial version UID number of this loaded class with the serial version UID number available in the .scr file. In both, if both are not same, it throws exception, invalid class exception and terminate deserialization. If both values are same, it creates object from this loaded class with the non-static fields available in this loaded class. Then it reads field name available in the object, search this field in the .scr file. If found, read its value from the file and store in this object. If not found, it will not throw any exception, stores a default value based on this field type. If it is a double, 0.0, string null. Rule: to complete deserialization, the dot class file byte code must be equal to the dot class file code which was used for serialization. After a serialization, if you modify the class either by adding new field or method or by removing existing field or method, new serial version UID generated, the deserialization process is completed. To continue deserialization, even though we add or remove the class members, we must add serial version UID variable in the student class by ourselves. Rule: if a class is implementing serializable interface, this class must contain serial version UID variable to allow adding or removing members in this class and to continue deserialization. If you don't create serial version UID, no compile time error, but we will get exception, invalid class exception during deserialization if we modify the class after serialization. Now, this is a object input stream, reading object, typecasting, printing. Test case number 1. In student class, remove serial version UID variable, run this class, output invalid class exception. Test case number 2. In student class, remove serial version UID variable, run OOS class and then this class, output no exception. Test case number 3. In student class, add new field, run only this class, output invalid class exception. So these are the test cases. Whatever I have explained today is the last 4th, 5th, 6th point and these are test cases. So if you want to understand, just listening is not sufficient. You should also work at home. And in the student or enc.java file, I have given transient and I have given private write object and private read object methods for developing safety for username and password based code. If any of you are interested, learn it, otherwise leave it. With this, we completed serialization and deserialization process with the serial version UID variable everything. Now, let me understand last topic, file class. In file class, we are learning creating, deleting, file and direct. Malli cheptuna, again I am reminding you, you will understand this topic also, if you participate now and speak with me, replying to my questions. Number 2, after going to home, you should type these programs in the system and you have to get experience on these topics. Then only you will understand. If you don't understand or if you feel I'm going fast, it's not my mistake. It is your mistake only because you are not learning. When I run FOS or FW, the file abc.txt, bbc.txt, data.txt, employee CVS, names CVS, student SCR, all these files are automatically created. I didn't create. Let me prove that. I am deleting bbc.txt. I am running file copy.txt. Right click, run as Java application, file copied, refresh, automatically file is created. How created? Is it the talent of FOS? No. FOS class internal uses file class. This file class contain a method called create new file for creating a new file. And it contain a method called mkdir for creating directory. If you want to create a directory, call mkdir. If you want to create a new file, call create new file. And tell me, inside a hard disk, okay, in Eclipse, I am taking, in Eclipse, we have right click, new, we have an option called what? File. Eclipse is a Java project. It is a project developed by using Java. Then when I give file name, say xyz.txt, when I click on finish, xyz.txt created here, also created in the hard disk. How is it created? How Eclipse create this xyz.txt? Okay, next. If you go to the hard disk, inside hard disk, you have file IO concept. Inside hard disk, you have file IO, D drive, and somewhere in your folder 9 AM, tell me. Here I am creating, right click, and you have option called new. I have option called what? Folder. How this folder automatically created? Inside this folder, right click, new, new, new. I am creating text document. How the file is created automatically? That means background, some code is available. So in operating system background, some code is available. That code I wanted to execute in Java program. How is it possible? How can I create the file and directory from the Java program? For creating file and directory from Java program, we have for creating file and directory in Java program, we have a class called what? We have a class called file. What to do? In your project, inside a class, inside your business logic method, it's not only main method, anyway. Inside a business logic method, M1, M2 method, deposit withdraw method, wherever you want to create a new file, there you create object for file class. File F1 equal to new file. Tell me, new file. If you want to create object of a class, first of all, I should know the constructors. File class contain 4 constructors. What the 4? Number 1, string parameter, URI parameter, file class comma string parameter, string comma string parameter. There are totally 4 constructors available. Among these 4 constructors, string what it is doing, creates a new file instance by converting the given path name string into abstract path name. If the given string is the empty string, then result is empty abstract path. What is this? I didn't understand in it. Before that, I have one question. Creates a new file object, a new file instance. From the data types chapter onwards, I am saying the new keyword created memory, new student created memory. Don't call it as object, call it as instance. This is proof. It is an instance. When I can call this as an object, now you should call instance as an object only when you store real world student data inside this memory. Now this fellow, this memory representing this real world object HK, then after data storing onwards, next line we can call this S1 as what? Object. If you don't store data, only just memory, then we should call it what? Instance. So the class file object doesn't represent any real world object. So we should call it as just an instance. What is the important point? When we create an object of a file by passing what? One file name, say pqr.txt. What it is doing? What this line is doing? System.out.println F1. Now observe very important point. When we run this class, will this line create this pqr.txt file in the hard disk? ఇప్పుడు చెప్పండి రా, ఇప్పుడు నేను ఏం చేయాలి? వాట్ షుడ్ ఐ డూ గర్ల్స్? Should I continue our course or should I close the batch? I asked one simple question. If I run this line, is this pqr.txt file physically in the hard disk created or not created? I asked. No one answered. 2 minutes I was waiting for your answer. అది ఆన్సర్ చేయకుండా నెక్స్ట్ పాయింట్స్ ఎలా అర్థం అవుతాయి? గర్ల్స్ టెల్ మీ. I didn't ask, tell me correct answer. I asked question, created or not created? Some answer you have to give. If you sit silently without giving the answer, without giving reply, not answer, without giving reply, how you are expecting the next topics you will understand? It is depending on, next points are depending on this question, answer. నేనేం చేయాలి చెప్పండి? మీరు రెస్పాన్స్ ఇవ్వకుండా కూర్చుంటే నెక్స్ట్ టాపిక్స్ అర్థం కాలేదని ఏడిస్తే నేనేం చేయాలి? This is coming from, this is console, this is output coming from which line? Because of print statement is coming. When I print file class object, what is printing? The state of the object. What the state of the object? File name. If I print file object, file name is printed. Okay. Now, is this line creates new file inside the hard disk or not? F8, F5, F5. I press F5. Created or not created? pqr.txt file is not created. Why? Because file class is meant for just creating object of file class and store the name of the file, whichever you provided. That's it. It will not create a file with the given name in the hard disk. Why? The file class constructor doesn't create the file with the given name. Why? Because file class is meant for representing both file and also directory. If you want to create, okay, file class doesn't know whether you want to create with this name a file or a directory. If file class constructor creates pqr.txt as a file, then you may get angry. Or if it create as a directory, you may get angry. That's why what happened? Inside file class, we have a special method called f1.create new file. Okay, f1.create new file. It is asking to handle exception. I'm handling exception, IO exception, and it is returning the Boolean value created. One Boolean value. If created, open bracket, system.out.println, double quotes, file is created. I am printing that created message also what is available. If created, file is created. Else, system.out.println, file is not created. Tell me now. If I run this program, now pqr.txt file created because of which line? Line number? File in the hard disk is created because of line number 12. At the line number 9, file created only file object in JVM created with the name pqr.txt. When I write F1, now file name is printed, but not file at the rate hash code because F1.toString method is called and returns what? Returns what? pqr.txt. That means toString method is overridden in the file class to return its state as an argument. Tell me, when I call f1.create new file, what happened? New file is created. Where? In the hard disk. Where? In the present folder, present working directory. Returns what? True. If true, then what happened? File is created, message is printed. Save it, Control F11. pqr.txt, true, file is created. Then how can I see file? Refresh. I go, file pqr.txt, open. Understood? Tell me, file object creation creates a new file? No. Only file object is created, only instance is created. If you want to create a file, I have to call what? Create new file. Next, very important point. If I run this program second time, what is the output? Second time I am running this program, then what happens? Is a new object created again? I am running this program second time, then is a new object created or not? Again, I'm asking same question. Think and tell me. If I run this class second time, is a new file object created or not created? What question I'm asking? What you are thinking? Try to consider. Is this line executed? When second time run this class, is this line executed? This line is creating new file in hard disk, create a new file object in JVM. Then new object is created or not created? Created. New keyword, create the new object again with the file name pqr.txt. Is this line creating new file in the hard disk? No. Next. Is it printing the file name again pqr.txt? Yes. Is this variable memory created again? Not created. Is this variable memory created or not created? You are running this line again, man. When you run this line again memory created, na? F1 dot create new file, this method by default create the file blindly. First check in the hard disk and then create. Create new file, will go to F1 object, take the file name, go to present directory practice, and it here verifying pqr.txt, 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 pqr.txt available. Then will it create the new file again? No. Will it delete the existing file and create the file again? No. It will do nothing. Returns true or false? False. Then what is printed? False. If false, where it will go? Else. File is not created. Okay. File object is created with the name pqr.txt. File create method is not create the new file, and then message printed what? File not created. So create new file method is used for creating new file if it is not available. If it is already available, it will not create the file, returns false. If I run create new file 3 times, first time file is created, remaining 2 times it will do nothing. So this is how to create the file. Now let me try to understand directory. F1 equal to new file of, now double quotes I am giving MNO F2. Now tell me, system.out.println F2. What happened? What happened at this line number? Is directory MNO created in the present working directory? No. What happened here? Only file object is created. The next, only file object is created with MNO and MNO is printed. Tell me, is the folder MNO created in the present working directory? No. If I want to create file, then I should call F2 dot what method? mkdir. And I should store Boolean variable here. Then next what you write? If, okay, I am printing system.out.println mkdir, message is printed Boolean. If mkdir, if make directory, open bracket, then what you write? System.out.println double quotes, directory is created. Else directory is not created. If I run this program, what message is printed? True, directory created. True, directory created. Now if you refresh this project, here you can see directory with the name MNO. Available now? If I run the same program second time, is file object created with the value MNO? MNO printed? mkdir creates the new directory? No, because already directory available. What is printed? If false, what is printed? So create new file, mkdir, both are same. Next, I want to create a file inside MNO directory. Okay, I want to create a file inside MNO directory. Then what should I do? Create file F3 equal to new file of, where you want to create MNO / some 123.txt. Why I'm writing double slash? Actually single slash I should use. What is the folder and file separator? Slash. Folder is MNO, separator is what? Slash. But if I write single slash with one, no problem. If I write something called dbc.txt, we will get error. Why? In Java, slash is what? Escape sequence character. After escape sequence character, the allowed characters are B, T, N, F, R, single quote, double quote. Okay. Now, if you pass other than those 9 characters, it will throw error. But I want to take DBC. I want to suppress the meaning of slash. I should write 2 slashes. If I write 2 slashes, it is accepted. Then system.out@println F3. Control F11 is F3. What is coming? MNO/dbc.txt. Okay. Now I want to create the dbc.txt. Then what do you call? F3 dot create new file. Okay. Just I am writing create new file. That's all. F3. And now refresh. Inside observe. MNO1 tree will come here. One link is created. Inside MNO dbc.txt come. Okay. Now I want to create a directory inside directory. Same code you write. What is that? Copy paste. F4 equal to new file of inside MNO. I want to create STV as a directory. Then F4. What you want to call here? F4.mkdir. If you want to create file, write a new file. If you want a directory, mkdir. Now then look at the MNO/STV, refresh. Look at there, STV directory created inside MN. Now MNO is the parent directory, STV is the child directory. I want to create parent directory inside parent directory, child directory, both together. Then what you write? File F5 equal to new file of, we have 2 parameter constructor. First one is representing parent A, let's say EBC. Okay, comma child. PQR all there, will confuse. A2 1. Okay, I am writing some folder name like this. Both parent directory, child directory, both at a time I want to create. First I am printing F5. What is printed for F5? EBC/A21. EBC/A21. Now mkdirs F5.mkdirs. Save it. Then what the meaning of S? Plural. Parent directory, child directory, both are created at a time. Refresh the project. What is created? EBC. Inside EBC, A21. So, how can we create files and directory from Java program? By using file class. Inside file class, we have 2 methods, that is create new file and then what? mkdir. Create new file is used for creating a new file with a given name. mkdir is used for creating a new directory with a given name. If you don't mention any path here, only if you specify the file name and directory name, both files path refers to present working directory in which the Java file is available. Present working directory in which this Java file available. What the present working directory? 01 practice. SRC, COMMO, HK, IOStream, they're the package name. Okay, present directory, it refers to the present directory, and file will be created in the present directory. No, sir, I want to create in a different path. If you want to create in different path, full path you have to mention. Full path you have to mention. For example, I want to create a file and a directory F6 equal to, I want to create in double quotes C:/test folder, I want to create a.txt. Whenever you are writing slash, you must use what? Double slash. Or else they're considered as escape sequence character. F6 dot. What method I have to call? Create new file. Create new file. Next, I am taking F7 equal to new file of test. Here I am writing a folder name called something SDF. Okay, and what method I have to call? F7, and here I should call F7 dot mkdir. Now, very important, if you want to create a file, create a directory, first of all, C: should contain test folder, no? Go and check, is the test folder available or not in C drive? C drive, test folder is already available. I am deleting this test folder. Okay, test folder is deleted. Then go to here, run. What happened? Let's see. You will get exception, IO exception. The system cannot find the path specified. Then what to do? First, I should create the test folder. Parent directory, first you have to create, and observe when I run this program. Okay, and go and verify inside C:/test SDF a.txt create. Hope you all understand how to work with the file class for creating files and directory. Yeah. So with this, we completed IOStream chapter with 3 sections. What the IOStream chapter? First one is what? File IO. Second one is serialization and deserialization. Third one is what? File class. File IO is meant for storing 1 byte, 1 character, 1 primitive data type value in the file and reading. Next, serialization is for storing 1 object. File class is meant for creating a file and a direct. Creating file and directory. So this is the complete story about IOStream chapter. So I have uploaded already material up to here. Today I'll upload the material for file class. Interested people study and practice. Not interested, leave it. Thank you. That's all for today class. Tomorrow we are going to start collections. Online students, any questions? So if you all coming for 8:15, I will take class at 8:15. If you are not coming, what I can? If everyone wish to come, I will also come. Tejas. Sandeep, I have already shared the link in the Google Classroom at 8:20. Okay. Did you join by seeing that link? No. Then only one student cannot come at 8:15. Remaining all will come. Patan, what is the topic running in HTML course? Which topic in JavaScript? Don't know. Only you know JavaScript, right? Okay, do one thing. Take your father mobile, join Core Java class. Okay, na? JavaScript class, watch. Core Java class, listen. Clear? Problem solved. Thank you. Just try to maintain. Sir will stop the class by 8:45 around, right? So last half an hour, 20 minutes class, you can manage. It's not a problem. So we'll have class 8:15 tomorrow. I'm starting collections. Thank you.